Hey everyone, Brian Major here. Just going to create a new world on Minecraft to survive the first day. Now, I've done this before, this exact video before, but I accidentally put the game in full screen. It didn't record anything but audio. So I want to go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to point out is when you create your new world, you do have the option for a bonus chest. Usually that will include some things to help get you started. However, we're going to turn it off. We're just going to start with a brand new world, exactly the way it is, in survival on whatever option it is, medium, or I don't know if you could choose the difficulty. But we're going to go ahead and create the world and get started. The first thing I like to do is at least punch 8 to 10 blocks of wood from the trees that are around you. And I always try and go wherever I start off. So in this case, I'm starting off on completely flat land. There's not a tree in sight. So that's okay, there's trees over there. But let's go up first, and we'll see if there's any trees up on the hill. And this is probably the worst idea ever to start out this way, but I just kind of want to get a look around as well. Alright, so up. Okay, so not a lot of trees there. Oh yeah, perfect. And place on fire from lava. Okay, so this is actually a good starting point. All this right here is a great starting point. The only thing I'd be concerned with is if you're digging, you may come across some water. Especially if you dig at an angle. Digging straight down might help you, but even though that's really not a good thing to do, because you could end up digging into a hole or whatnot. So let's get to it. Why am I hearing a zombie? Okay, that's weird that I'm hearing a zombie. But let's get to it. We're just gonna go ahead and start chopping out some wood. So again, we want at least 8 to 10. Oh, I see the zombie now. We want at least 8 to 10 blocks. And again, this is all about surviving in the first night. So that's what we're going to do. Now, some people are way more advanced than this. This is just a simple beginner's guide. If you're brand new to the game and want to try and get into it, but having trouble on the first day, well, this is what we'll do. And that zombie is very annoying. There's another zombie! Hi, zombie. I'm gonna try and kill him while we're at it. Takes a long time to kill with a block of wood, I'll tell you that much. Even with fire. Alright, he dropped something. He dropped a piece of iron. Okay. So iron's not exactly something you get very soon in the game, so that's pretty cool actually. Alright, so 8 to 10. Well, I'm going a little beyond that, but that's fine. Alright, so we'll do this. We'll go with the 8 for now, or the 12 for now that I have. I'm tired of hearing those zombies anyway. And so we're going to come over here, and we're going to chop away some grass, so hopefully we can use some grass for some seeds to make wheat. This is what I do. Whenever you have grass to clear, just do that. I always go to the lowest part of the field. There's luckily some food in the shape of pigs, or in the form of pigs. This is really loud in my ears, by the way. Hold on one second. I'm gonna adjust my volume a bit. That should work. So yeah, I got me some seeds so that I can plant, you know, whenever I have a good bit. Since we're by water, that's the perfect place to plant seeds. Alright, so, but I'm going to start over here. We'll use this patch of dirt. I'm going to start right here, why not? Eventually I'm going to cut my grass. Don't worry about that. So what I'll do is we're going to start here. And again, I did say 8. So we're going to actually go with 8, okay? And see if that was the magic number. So here's our 8. I take half of the 8 and I turn it into blocks. So you can click, 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 or you can hold shift and click and it automatically makes a bunch of them. It makes the maximum amount. So then I have 16 pieces of wood. I'm going to right click and place them all around so I can make one crafting table. Now I could also make sticks here, but I'm going to do that later. So let's get the crafting table down and we're going to go back to it. So we go back to it. We're going to make a set of 4 sticks. Only 4. Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. Not 4. We're going to do 8 sticks. Okay? And then we're going to take our sticks, we're going to plant them, and we're doing one of every tool. So one right in the center, and that's for the shovel. We go out to the side by one, and that's for the hoe. We right click again and drop it on all three sides for a nice wooden axe. And then finally across the top. Oh, look at that, I ran out of wood. So yeah, the 10 would be the better number. So let me go ahead and fix this real quick. Yeah, 10 is the magic number. We're going to make more than that. So basically just punch out as much wood as possible. Okay? So our last little stick configuration, we're going to do 1, 2, 3 across. And that's for our pickaxe. So now we got that. I'm going to do a bonus one. Make another set of 4 sticks. And we'll drop 1 there and then 2 blocks this time. And that's for a fat sword. So you're basically making the shapes of the weapons, if you don't know by now. Or tools, I should say, weapons and tools. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here, just a little bit off to the side, and I'm going to start digging. Now what I'm digging for is to eventually get to the mine. And now I know that the mine's not going to be right away, but this is why you don't want to start at the highest point, because then you could not get the bricks. Now, also, you do have, as you saw, the stone right over there. I could easily get the stone from there. However, I'm showing a kind of a different way, just in case you start out in an area that may not be so lucky with stone around. So here we go. I got to the stone, and my little shovel is still there. And now I'm going to start picking at the stone. Oops, I didn't mean to dig straight into that, but okay. Alright, there we go. Shovel. Perfect. Back to the pickaxe. Now here I'm going to go till I get about 8. And that's for the furnace. Okay. Oh, wait, we don't need that. I keep doing that. I'll get these steps right eventually. I'll figure it out. And if you want, you can keep going until your tool breaks, but I like to try and at least have some kind of house built by nightfall. Plus, if you keep going deep and you don't have any torches, you're pretty much in the dark, and things can spawn in the dark. So I have about 16, which is fine, and then I also have the blocks of wood still. So I go here to my crafting table, and I put the 8 blocks that I originally wanted to collect all the way around. Boom, there's my furnace. And why not? We'll take the wood, we'll create planks, and we go 8 around as well with this to get a chest. Now with our chest, we're going to go ahead and place that right on the ground here, and our furnace we can place right there. And maybe not a good place for the chest, so let's go ahead and grab that axe that we got. Boom. Alright. Now the reason I said that about the not putting the chest there is because we do need to open it. So we'll probably put it up a little bit, maybe like this. We'll put it like that. Then we'll just build a wall around it. So here we'll what was I going to do now? Oh yes. So I ran out of the wood that I needed, so we're just going to put it all here. Dark oak wood planks. And I'm going to go get some more wood real quick with the nice tools that I made. Oh, I could have gone right there. That's alright. We'll go right here. We'll go to the nice trees over here. Up, up, up. And I'll just go to this one. And now that I have an axe, I can chop it down a little bit quicker. Getting wood. Oops. And I'm just standing in one spot while doing all of this. It's just easy. There we are. Oops. Didn't give that enough time to chop. See, we're going to go ahead and collect all that, and that's fine and dandy. Let's see. Why not? Let's go ahead and finish the tree off. And let's take a look at our sun, actually, because if our sun's out to the side, we're in some trouble. I don't even see our sun above us, so we need to go back. We do still have to set up camp for the night. Oops. Almost fell in a hole. Watch where you step. And I could run, but I'm not going to, because running can actually hurt you. Well, your health anyway. Which reminds me, feel free to grab some pig with your nice sword. Oops, excuse me, come here. It is a bit of a pig chase. Alright, so I got some pork chops. Perfect. So now I'm going to go back over, and you can see the sun right there, and if you stand still, you can see it slowly settling. So pretty soon it's going to get to where it's nightfall. There's my place. I almost lost it. No, I did lose it, because I have no idea where the hell I am. It's around here somewhere, I believe. So yeah, another thing is, as that sun goes down, you notice it's just getting darker and darker and darker. I may have to fend myself for the night. I'm going to go ahead and do the running thing that I said not to do, because I didn't take awareness of where I was at the time. So we're going to run a little bit. This is another reason that I usually chop down trees and such beforehand. I may have gotten off on the wrong side from where the tree was. Oh, I found it. So another thing, don't lose where you are. What is that? It's just a stick there. Okay, so it's getting dark really quick, so I gotta get this started. So I got 30 packs of dirt. We're just gonna put the dirt around. See? There we are. There we are. And now the reason I'm going diagonal in the corners is because we want to make sure that we use as many or as little blocks as possible. And so yeah, pretty soon there's going to be things popping up, so we need to start building up. There we are. And that's what I was talking about, see? Already the monsters are out. And you see, I actually had enough blocks to make it through the night now, or well, to shelter myself for the night. Now the only downside is that I have very small walls, and you can see the fist coming through it. So what I like to do, I'll put some of my tools up, all of my sword anyway. And now we're going to go to the furnace. So with the furnace, we have the planks here. I'm going to take half the wood and just burn it down. Also, when it burns down, it's going to create a flame, keep it from getting dark in here. I'm going to take the first piece of charcoal that it makes, because when you burn wood, it makes charcoal. You can find coal later underground, but for right now, again, this is about surviving that first night. So you can see I got all that. Now, the cool thing is you don't need the crafting table for anything that requires 4 blocks, such as torch. So right there I just made 4 torches. So before the light burns out, I can then go around and put my torches up. And now it's a nice well-lit area. I could even come out here and drop one right there, just so it's lit up outside. A little porch light. And so this was probably the most boring part if you're not a venturing guy or gal. You just stand here until daylight. I will not do such a thing. I'm going to put everything up because I want to go out there. And what I'll do is I'll take one of the torches with me. I'll take one of the torches with me while the rest of the charcoal is burning. I should probably put that up too. And also what I'm going to do, after that last piece burns, there we are. I'm going to take those and I'm going to put the pork chops up there. That way it gives me something to eat. And then I believe I also have some wood, don't I? Oh, I put it all in there, didn't I? We'll take half of it back. It's okay, there's a reason I took half of it back. And that is because we are going to line them up like that, like a door. We get 3 doors out of it, we only need 1. Which I'm going to take care of. So, we'll put that one in by itself. Okay, so question is, let's see if I can kill the zombies around my house right now. Oh, it's just a one. It's better when you get an iron sword or even a stone sword which is where I'm going to venture for right now. So you remember that little hole I was telling you about? Usually I'll put a torch out here to know that that's the hole I was digging in. Oh, you know, I forgot that pickaxe. That'd be nice. If you didn't hear that screech was from a spider. Those are, oh my Jesus. So the one thing I didn't have, dirt. Alright, and the reason I did that is so that they can't get in. Because they can actually jump up one level. And what we'll do is see if I can secretly put this door here. Perfect. Where did my sword go? Did I drop it? I think I did. I don't know. I did. And I'll need my pickaxe as well. So, yeah, the main thing you want to watch out for is those archers. Look at all these zombies. So again, we're just surviving the first night. If you can get two with that's best. Then you're not wasting resources there. Ooh. Okay, so that's the spider. The spiders can't fly. They're the not so fun ones. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. There's a walking dead up in here. Good lord. Okay, so I'm gonna die on this night, that's for sure. I got a dude throwing stuff at me. The only way I'm gonna get safe is in my house, but again, that dang spider's gonna get me. Gonna come through the wall. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And there it is. Spider got me. So again, if you venture out, that's most likely to happen to you. I could see my house because I lit it up. I can try and survive out here. Try. Wait a minute. That's my house. What is that? Ow. I just fell. There's a nice Enderman right there. Yeah, they don't like you either. He's actually going to kill me very quick. This is fun. I didn't, don't look at the Enderman. If you see an Enderman, just keep going. I was shot by a skeleton in the end. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. So again, surviving the first night, it's best if you just stay in your house. I'm not a good survivor in this game, especially because I usually play on easy. Easy is easy. Oh boy. Oh, that's villager houses. I didn't realize I was so close to a villager's house. I'm like literally neighbors. That's okay. I'm gonna go, oh my Jesus. So we're gonna go over here. Why not check out some villager huts? So again though, if I stayed in my little house by myself, even if I built it another level up or something, we'd have been good. We would have been great. What I'll do is go ahead and swim across. I see you, zombie. Maybe while I'm running across, I'll steal some of their plants. You know. I'm hungry. Okay, there we go. Oh boy, it's the Spider of Doom. This must be on some kind of hard level, because I can't do nothing here. Boop, boop. Boop. Oh boy, the spider. Oh no. So the skeletons are the bane of my existence, because they shoot to kill. They're pretty darn good at it. I just ran through a spider. Did y'all see that? Wow, that took a lot. Okay. Ah, come on. So, yeah, they got me. That's fine. So now that it's daylight, you would have actually seen me survive the night had I stayed in my little hut. But that's okay. I like to venture out and learn the game a little bit better. So let me get on over there. Good thing is I got another boost of energy thanks to dying, coming back. So I won't say we survived the first night, but we made it through the first night, I should say. So there we go. But that's basically it. If I stayed here, it would have been very boring, but it would have kept you safe through the night. And then, of course, you could always, right before it gets dark, unlike me when I was trying to go mine, you can just go and dig for some dirt and then just start planting. And then, of course, you get your little pickaxe. You just keep on mining away. And then what I like to do is once I get to a nice deep level, which is probably one more down, something like that, I'll then start going sideways with it. Put the little torch here, that way you have plenty of light. And then I'll just hold it hold the button down while I kick down the walls ahead. Dirt. I don't feel like doing dirt. You will get dirt, and then of course there's so much to mine. It's just so much easier making a cobblestone house because it's right there. The materials are right there. It's so much easier. So that's eventually what you could end up doing. You just take out I mean, you could do it one wall at a time. Just cut out these walls and then start putting the blocks in their place, or you do what I do, which is a little bit different. And that's expansion. So what I'll do is something like this, and I will start block here, block there, block there, and then maybe I'll come over here, blocks there, blocks there, and I'm all out of blocks. But what I'll do is I'll take it around maybe to about here, bring it over here, and basically I will put a square around my house, almost a full square. I'll leave this completely open until I get it at least 3 high, drop a door in its place, and then cap off the top. That'll be for another video, but for now I do want to thank you for watching, and hopefully that helps you out when you start out Minecraft. Again, I'm Brian Major. Have a good one.